kid, do you have a special summer place that's a tradition for you? Yes, I do. Oh, where is your special summer place, Corny the Unicorn? Oh, I love to go to Unicorn Camp every summer. How do you get there? I go over the rainbow and through the woods. Yeah! What do you mean you go to the farm, Random Rooster? You always are on a farm. Oh, I didn't realize you had a special summer farm. Forgive me.
I too have a special summer place, Storyteller.
Oh, you do? White Rat, what is your special summer place?
Oh, I like to go to New York City every summer. That's my special place.
Oh, very fancy, very big city of you, White Rat. Any special traditions that you engage in when you're there?
Oh yeah, every single Wednesday, that's garbage day, I go down to the subway and I take a deep, deep, refreshing breath.
Well, everybody, I guess, has their own special way of celebrating. I have my own special way of celebrating. Oh, I didn't realize you had summer traditions, Maleficent. Oh, yes, I have a timeshare unit. A what? A timeshare? I did not realize that you did that sort of thing. Oh, yes, but whereas everyone else's is on the beach, mine is in Transylvania. Oh, is there a beach in Transylvania? No. Mine is in a fabulous location right in front of a giant network of cobwebs. Oh, Maleficent, my timeshare is on the beach and I bring all my grandbears and mine sounds frankly better than yours. Oh, that Abuela Bear, she's a sassy one. I know she is. Well, frankly, if I had to go with someone, I would go with Abuela Bear to her beachfront timeshare, not that Transylvanian one. Speaking of waterfront, we're going to the Little Blue Cottage right there on the water. Doesn't that look charming? Doesn't that look like a great place to have a summer tradition? I think that's what this book is all about. The Little Blue Cottage. And already, can you imagine just sitting there in a rocking chair after a long day out playing and then you cool off with the lemonade and you're rocking back and forth? That sounds nice, doesn't it? The Little Blue Cottage sat by the bay, where pelicans flew and orange foxes played. All year the cottage waited for summer to return, and with it, the little girl. Ah, so the Little Blue Cottage has its own tradition, and it involves this little girl. That must be her right there. When the weather grew warmer, she finally arrived. The cottage whistled and hummed and filled with light. Nose to window, the girl gazed at the waves and whispered, "You're my favorite place." Ah, yes, that one special summer place that just is everything for you every summer. And look, she brought her little blue suitcase and she hasn't even unpacked yet and she's already relaxing. And oh, they brought bikes and Dad's taking it down off of the top of the car. Oh, and the dog, they even brought their dog. Gray dolphins dove and white seagulls sang. Bright colored boats bounced over the bay. Looks choppy, looks windy out there. When nighttime came, the rocking chairs creaked. Waves lulled the girl and her cottage to sleep because it's so soothing. Are those whales? How lucky! Her cottage comes with whales. Then it was fall. Oh, the girl left again. As leaves turned to gold, the blue cottage sighed. When wintertime came, the girl stayed away while the little cottage shivered through snow, ice, and rain. See, it's a summer cottage for her. So in the winter, well, just have to close up shop, I guess. Summer came again. Dolphins splashed and the blue cottage hoped, watching for the girl on the red clay road. Eventually, a honk honk echoed around the bend. The girl had come back to the cottage again. And look, there's Rover and Dad's at the wheel, and there she is, and the choppy waters and the seagulls, and look, some other families are already out there playing, and oop, there's their boat waiting for them. The little cottage smelled like bacon, pancakes, and popcorn. Could it smell any better? I don't think so. The little girl smelled like syrup, sunscreen, and sea. That's pretty much my preferred scent as well. The girl cuddled close in her favorite nook and whispered, "I miss you when I'm away." I understand, kid. Can we just stop and look at that stack of pancakes that Mom just made? Yummy. Giant bottle of syrup. Dad's not even wearing shoes. No one's wearing shoes because we're on the cottage on the bay. Nap time for Pooch's here anytime he wants. Look at that. She even drew a picture of the Little Blue Cottage and the fish in the bay and her dog. When heat filled the cottage, the girl stayed outside. The cottage kept watch as she caught fireflies. Oh, I love fireflies. They're like little fairies in the night. And look at that. She's even doing a little fishing. And you know what the birds are doing? Hoping she feeds them a little bit of fresh fish. She swam like a mermaid and yelled in the wind, "Faster, faster!" and again. Oh, look at that, water skiing. Oh, she's getting bigger. She's doing more activities. And there's Mom at the boat, and Dad's making sure she's hanging on. When thunderclouds gathered, the girl hid indoors, where it was cozy, safe, quiet, and warm. Wild waves crashed, and the world filled with water. As angry winds howled, the little cottage stood strong. And there's our girl right there. See her right there, peeking out? This is what you call a classic summer storm. Year after year, and night after day, the girl and the cottage, the sun and the rain, they grew up together from summer to summer. The Little Blue Cottage, the little bay girl. See, so here she is, the kite, and look, she made a friend here, and she's getting bigger, you can tell. And here she's getting even bigger. She looks like a teenager here. And look, the boy's also getting bigger too. Did we see him earlier? Was he on that boat earlier? Let me just check. I think that might have been him right there. And see, they're growing up together. That's really a cool thing. I'm going to tell you about my special summer tradition at the end. It involves seeing people grow up too. Then one summer arrived and the girl stayed away. The cottage waited and waited, looking so inviting and beautiful, the sun shining on the bay, but no little girl. The kitchen was silent, smells of syrup fading. The boat went unused. The games went unplayed. The cottage just sat empty and dimming to gray through holidays, heat waves, and hurricanes. Are those cobwebs? And it's getting overgrown? And it's losing its blue paint and turning to gray? Years came and went, along with the hope that the girl would appear on the red clay road. Then one day, a faint beep beep echoed in the drive. Gravel crunched under feet, and the little girl cried, "At last! Look, she's back, and she's all grown up, and look, she's got kids." That's right, she looks like she's got her own kids now, and oh, I think they're gonna have to do a little repair work on the Blue Cottage to get it back to its former glory. The girl, now a mother, had finally arrived. The cottage whistled and hummed and filled with light. The girl opened the windows and breathed in the waves like this. And you breathe in deeply when you're out on the beach or the bay. You can smell the water. "I missed you," she whispered, "while I was away." You know what probably happened? she probably was growing up and had to go to college and couldn't come away for the summer. And then she got married, and then she was probably really busy having kids and couldn't get away. But now, finally, she gets to come back. And now her kids are gonna get to have the special Blue Cottage tradition. She repainted the cottage so it once more gleamed blue. Look at what a beautiful job she did. It was just like new. It was just like always. Look at that glowing windows, and everything looks so shiny and perfect. The room was filled again with family, seashells, and songs. The little cottage beamed bright as the days lingered long. Gray dolphins dove and white seagulls sang, ah, ah. Bright colored boats bounced over the bay. And look, I'm pretty sure that this is the boy that she grew up with. I think they got married, and then they had a little redhead. I think this guy right here, this may be her dad. I mean, he's the one who brought her here in the first place, right? When nighttime came, the rocking chairs creaked. Waves lulled the girl and her cottage to sleep. That's how you hear the wind over the waves. Wasn't that a great story? I loved it so much. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because this story reminds Storyteller of her own traditions, where she always goes every single summer to the same place and the same beach in Florida. And she's seen the same people every single year at the same time since they were kids, just like me. And then they grow up like me, and then other people have kids. And it's amazing because you get to see everybody growing up together, and then their kids keep coming, and the tradition keeps going on and on. So the incredible experience that you had becomes part of this long line that your whole family knows about, from your parents to your kids one day, or your friends and family. Well, you'll see. It's pretty awesome. Oh, that is exactly what happened with me, Storyteller. Oh yeah, well, a ver? Oh yes, I bought my time chair with my mother, and now I share it with my children and my grandchildren. You know them. Oh yes, green bear, red bear, pink bear, those guys. Oh, those guys. And we have such a good time every summer, and we swim in the ocean, and we swim in the pool, and we get sun, and we have picnics. It is wonderful. No, it's pretty nice in Transylvania too. I still think that mine sounds better. My left is saying, you should come and visit. Oh, this is awkward. Do I have to wear sunblock? Well, you would probably turn extra green and purple if you don't. That Abuela bear, I don't know what it is about her, but she's mesmerizing. I know, she has special powers. Well, kid, whatever you do this summer, have an amazing summer, and go make some of your own summer traditions.